guys, I want to tell you that baby ended up living. That baby ended up making it after having no heartbeat. Guys, today I want to share with you that baby was me. Yeah. I appreciate that. I have my time on my hands, so I know I'm on 4 minutes, but it's very important for me to share that with you guys, that story was a story about my mother. That young immigrant that came from Trinidad, who was the mother of my brothers who sit back there, was the same mother who invested into me. That it's very important that you become aware. It's my first one. I want you to follow along with me. If you turn to the back of your booklets, you'll see my sheet there. It'll have your 7 steps. I'm going to give you 7 steps real quick, and I'm going to leave and give you some value. All right, first thing, stay with me. All right, 7 steps. First one, awareness. It's very important for you to be aware of your story, aware of who you are, aware of your identity. Where did you come from? Who are you? What do you bring to the table? Right? And so moving on to my second one, my attitude. Your awareness then breeds your attitude. I'm moving an attitude of gratitude, right? Like I'm grateful for life. Like when I understand that I wasn't supposed to be here, like it's not an accident that I'm here, like it's not an accident I have breath, that's not by chance. So I step into rooms knowing that I belong here. I step into rooms knowing that I came from deep, right? Like we came from the mud for a lot of us, right? I heard Trent share that earlier, right? Where would I be if my mom didn't invest in us and stayed in Trinidad in a country home? I wish I could show you a picture. Where Ghost was under there in the village, where she continued to strive and invest and said, I'm not going to give up here. Like, I'm glad I didn't have a stillbirth. I'm glad my mom didn't give up on me. Like, I'm glad she didn't, pull the strings and she kept going, and here I am before you guys, right? That's my attitude. So I want you to have an attitude of whatever it is, but move with excellence. Number 3, appearance. This is a funny one, especially for us men of color, right? If you ever struggle with your hair real quick, like your hair, for anything, raise your hand real quick, like y'all have this, you ain't gotta be, it's too nappy, right? I gotta have a cut, it's too grown out, right? Maybe some of us, maybe not. Well, I know that black hair is especially important in us as men of color, but that's a big thing. Well, I want to share with you that I heard, Walter share earlier. It's not about the suits. It's not about, haircuts and dreads, etc. Right? I always say, there's a saying I have that you should dress how you want to be addressed. Dress how you want to be addressed. Right? So if you feel that this outfit or whatever is going to bring you a certain type of feeling of excellence, you do that. Right? If you feel that this is going to bring you a low frequency situation, you do that. But just understand that what you give is what you get. That makes sense? Yes, sir. That makes sense? Yes, sir. Can we get a live response? That makes sense? Yes, sir. Okay, I want to make sure y'all with me. I'm not sleeping because I'm the last guy. So it's hard. It's hard, right? Cool. Follow up with me. 4. You know what I'm saying? If you can hear me, let me get a clap. If you can hear me, let me get a clap. If you can hear me, let me get a clap. All right? Number 4 is attention. I want you to focus on what you put your attention on. That let me know that y'all focused on me. Right? I want your attention to be on point, right? But not only that, I want you to pay attention to what you consume, right? Like what are you doing? What are you watching? What you eating, right? And this wraps up all of our conversation today, right? A lot of our attention, we got dreams, we got goals, but the actions don't line up. The actions don't line up, and I want you to know that if you're trying to market yourself, I can tell off the rip by where your attention goes. Like I can tell right now, if your head is down and you slouching, with respect to what we're going through, because I know it's a lot on us kings, right? But I'm just trying to say, to maximize your moment, you gotta pay attention, right? That's 4. Number 5, advocacy. I'm coming down to the wire, last minute. Advocacy, guys, this is special to me. Like I can't even tell y'all how big advocating for myself led me. Like advocating for myself led me from Brooklyn up here to become the first generation graduate of my family, college graduate. Up here. Right? Advocating for myself led me to work with Coach Sean Brown, who's in the building today, working with his young men at Albany High School, pouring into the young men out there. Right? Advocating for myself led me to become student government president on my campus. Private white institution. From Brooklyn, New York, a kid with a dream, 4-year scholarship. Somebody gave me a chance. High school senior year, I was ready to not graduate. College wasn't real.